Okay, I need to tell you guys this story. I'm feeling like a whole Pinterest mom. This is right up my alley. Are you even running errands properly if you aren't stopping for Chick Fil A? This one is another really fun one. This is probably more important to Kinsley than me packing her actual clothes. When I was 5, I thought 30 was like old. And I don't feel old. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is such a special day and a special video because it's actually my 30th birthday today. How crazy is that? I am 30 years old. I'll never be in my 20s again. I'm starting a new decade of my life and I'm a 30-year-old. It's just so wild to me. I know some people really dread this milestone. They don't look forward to it at all, and I totally respect that. That has not been the case for me. I felt mostly indifferent about it until today, and now it's just feeling so surreal. I just can't believe it. I'm 30. When I was 5, I thought 30 was like old, and I don't feel old. But anyway, so at first I was just going to skip today's upload. My birthday is on a holiday weekend and that's just never a good time in the YouTube space. But then I thought, you know what? It would be more fun to celebrate this milestone with you guys in a more casual, relaxed, hang out with me type of style. So that's what we're gonna do. We are going to have a birthday vlog today and just hang out and celebrate the fact that I am 30 years old. How crazy is that? I do share weekly vlogs over on my Patreon, and that link is always down in my description box in case you're wanting to check it out, but I rarely share them here on YouTube. But this is an occasion for it, I'm thinking. So we're gonna have some fun hanging out today. We've got a busy day, a lot to do, so I just think it's gonna be so fun. But anyway, I have started my morning out here on my front step. Clearly, it's just such a beautiful day. The birds are chirping and singing, and I am drinking some unsweetened iced tea out of my favorite coffee mug. I know that seems totally random, but I love unsweetened tea. It's one of my favorite beverages, and this mug is just so fitting. It says made in the 90s, which clearly I was made in the 90s, and then it's got all of these Toy Story characters on it. If you don't know, Toy Story is my favorite Pixar film, and I guess if you really don't know, my name is Megan and I am a total Disney adult. Not ashamed in the least. I love Disney. But anyway, I'm just going to finish up my tea and then go inside, make the girls some breakfast, and get this day started. Okay, this is actually so cute. So I just had to show you guys really quickly. Look at this little breakfast that I made for Kinsley and Sawyer. How sweet is that? I'm feeling like a whole Pinterest mom today. I don't usually do this, so don't think this is the standard, but I think they're gonna love it. So we've got some errands to run today, and errands aren't always the most fun thing in the world, but we're gonna make it fun because it's my birthday and it's supposed to be fun. So the not so fun stuff is that I have a ton of paperwork that I need to drop off at the girls' school. Kinsley is a returning student, so it's really just updated physical forms for her, but Sawyer is enrolled for next school year and it's her first time ever going to school. She's going to be in their preschool program, and I forgot how involved enrollment is for new students. I have to do all of that and make sure that they're all squared away, and I'm doing my part to get them back into school for next year. But while I'm out, I figured we'd also do some birthday shopping. I was scrolling through my email and was pleasantly surprised to see a ton of coupons and birthday rewards were sent to me because it's my birthday. So we're gonna go ahead, check out some stores, and spend some of those rewards and use some of those coupons. It's been so long since I've been inside of an actual Ulta or Sephora store, so I'm actually kind of excited to see what they've got. Shut up. Anastasia Beverly Hills has this new eyeshadow palette. They make my favorite eyeshadows, and this is gorgeous. This is so pretty. I'm a little bummed because it looks like it's not in stock. I'm sure this sold out fast, but this is just gorgeous. Look at these colors. Okay, so I just swatched everything on my arm and it is literally perfect. I'm really bummed now that they didn't have it in stock, and I'm definitely gonna keep my eye out. This is right up my alley. If you're wondering, this is the lip product that I typically use throughout the spring and summer. I just think that it is so perfect, very comfortable, and such a pretty shade. It's the NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in the shade Orgasm. This dude just pulled up like right behind me to park, and he had his music blaring, like even with all of his windows rolled up, could hear it as if I was sitting inside of his car. And usually I wouldn't care, but got the windows down, it's really hot and I don't want to get copyrighted, so I've just been sitting here for like literally 5 minutes waiting for him to shut off his car and go inside to go shopping so that I could show you my Ulta haul. Figured I'd do a quick car haul for you since I got a few things. So I did go in to replace my Tinted SPF. I wear this every single day that I go outside. I'm not really sure how to pronounce this brand, so I will just show it up to you up close. There is only one shade of it also, so it doesn't have like a shade name, but it's just a broad spectrum SPF 50 tinted mineral sunscreen. It's super lightweight, not greasy at all. It dries down matte. I would say like a soft matte, kind of natural finish. And it says you only have to reapply it every 2 hours or just avoid the 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. time frame. Anyway, this is like my 7th or 8th time repurchasing this product. I love it so much, and I use it in place of foundation. I just put a little bit of concealer underneath of like my eyes in this area. And then I use this all over my face and to blend out my concealer, and it just works so well. It is so comfortable, not too heavy. 10 out of 10. I highly recommend. So if you are looking for something that's sheer coverage for the summertime especially, this is it. Definitely try it out. And then I also needed to replace my eyebrow gel. I definitely prefer a more natural look, I guess, and most of the time I literally only put on that Tinted SPF, eyebrow gel, and mascara most of the time. This is what a full face looks like for me. But even with this, I'm only wearing eyebrow gel, and it is this one. It's the Maybelline New York Brow Fast Sculpt, and I have it in the medium brown color, but they do have a full color range in this line. And then I was looking for the Too Faced melt off mascara thing. I'm not even sure exactly what it's called. It's been years since I've had that product, but I have noticed lately, especially that the waterproof mascara that I've been using, the Essence Princess, or it's a popular Essence brand mascara, but I use the waterproof version when I'm going to be wearing it all day and going outside, and it does not come off very easily and actually like pulls my eyelashes out sometimes trying to get it off. So I was looking for that. It might be discontinued because I did not see it in the entire Too Faced display, so I decided to try this instead. It's the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. It's a makeup remover balm. They also do have a liquid version, I think. I've heard a lot of good things. It has really great reviews, but I just picked up the smaller, I guess this is technically a travel size one, but just the smallest size to see how I like it. If you have tried this before or have a recommendation for another makeup remover that works really well for waterproof mascara, please leave it down in the comments. Let me know what you think of this or any other product that you use, because I'm desperately looking for one. And while I was over on that side of the store, I did also just pick up my favorite mascara. I don't buy it often because it's expensive, and you can find good mascaras that are way less expensive. But this is the Tarte Lights Camera. This says splashes. I thought it was Lights Camera Lashes. I hope this is the same one. But the Tarte Lights Camera Splashes Waterproof Black Mascara. This was my favorite for years and years, but it's $24 for a full size, and I don't prefer to spend that every month. So I started using the Essence, which is like $5, and I liked it at first, but even the waterproof one I find transfers a lot. So I can only put it, you can even see it now, I only put it on my top lashes. I can't put it on my bottom lashes because I look like a raccoon when I wear it. Like, even the waterproof version will just get all over my under eyes. But I've never had that issue with this one, so I just decided to treat myself and went ahead and picked that up. Anyway, that's my little Ulta haul. Are you even running errands properly if you aren't stopping for Chick Fil A while you're out? Okay, so just pulled over with my Chick Fil A and thought that it would be so fun to just hang out for a few minutes, eat some lunch together, or at least eat my fries, because I did get a spicy chicken sandwich and I think that would be kind of like rude and gross to try to eat on camera, but fries are fine. So anyway, my go-to Chick Fil A order is spicy chicken sandwich meal. I always get ranch for my fries and the sriracha, sweet and spicy sriracha sauce for my sandwich, and an unsweetened tea for my drink. Always unsweetened, because I say I'm sweet enough without the extra sugar, even though I'm totally not. I don't like sweet tea. But anyway, I hope you can hear me. I know the highway is right behind me. I posted on my Instagram stories saying that I was filming this video and that I was thinking about doing this little Q&A lunchtime, let's hang out and eat together, and asked if any of you had any questions for me. And wow, I was not prepared for the amount of responses I would get. So I'm so sorry. I'm definitely not going to be able to get to everybody's questions. There's just literally so many of them. It goes on for so long. But I'll go ahead and answer a few. So the first one that I saw said, any trips planned for July, which is just so funny because we're literally leaving tomorrow to go to Disney. So even though I opened this vlog by saying like today is my birthday, my actual birthday is on Sunday, which is when this video will be uploading, which is why I said that, but I'm filming it the Thursday prior. And we leave tomorrow for a 2-week trip to Disney, where I intend to fully unplug for the very first time in 3 years since I started YouTube. It's crazy. I know we've traveled often over the last like 2.5 years, but every time I have brought my camera and my computer with me, and I am editing, answering emails, answering comments, posting videos, and filming videos, vlogging for Patreon, filming for YouTube sometimes. So even though it looks like we're going on vacation a lot, it's never a vacation for me. It's just a different setting to work in. We actually had not been planning any travel for this month, but then a few weeks back, I was just scrolling through the Disney app and saw that a last-minute Cinderella's Royal Table lunch reservation became available on my actual birthday of all days. So I booked it really quickly and then went to make sure that there was even park availability for Magic Kingdom, because that one sells out the fastest. And there was, again, on my actual birthday. It felt like the stars were aligning for me because Cinderella is my favorite princess. I just relate to her so much, and I've loved her since I was a little kid. So anyway, it all came together, and I was just like, this is just too perfect. This is the universe saying to me, you need to enjoy your 30th. So anyway, I booked the reservation for Cinderella's Royal Table, booked the reservation for Magic Kingdom Park, and then booked an Airbnb. This trip came together last minute. I'm so fortunate that we even have the flexibility to be able to do that, and a lot of that is thanks to you guys, so thank you so much. I see another one in here that's so fun. It says, do you want more tattoos? What would your next one be if you were getting it done tomorrow? That's such a fun question. Yes, I do want more tattoos, but there's not really any urgency to get them done. I have not gotten tattoos while being pregnant or while breastfeeding, and I did breastfeed my both girls for quite a long time, so that's why I haven't gotten any in recent years. It's been 5 years since the last time I got a tattoo, but I do plan to get more. If I could get anything done tomorrow, it would probably be the one that I want for my girls, which is a wand, a Harry Potter wand with the girls' portraits coming out of it as a Patronus charm, which if you're a Harry Potter fan, you know. But anyway, I have wanted to do that since Kinsley was a baby, but then, you know, wasn't sure if I was done having kids. Now I know I'm done having kids, and I just think that it would be so perfect. But the biggest problem is that it would be a rather large tattoo, and I am so heavily tattooed already that I really don't know where I have space enough to be able to actually get it. So that's probably the biggest thing holding me back from just going to do it now that I'm not pregnant, never going to be pregnant again, and no longer breastfeeding. Is I just have to figure out where it could work first. But yes, I fully intend to get more tattoos. This one is another really fun one. You guys are coming through today. This one says, what would your best favorite day look like? That is just amazing. That's such a good question. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me think about it for just a second. Let me think about it, because I've never been asked that question before. I'm not really sure. Okay, I think I have it figured out. I think. So I'm going to assume there are no restrictions at all, like financial restrictions, imaginative restrictions, nothing. And I could literally just plan like what my ideal best day ever would be. So there's a couple of things. One, I would be able to hang out with Cinderella. Two, I would be able to go on a date with Derek and not have anxiety about leaving our children, because that's never happened. So that would be so cool if just all of a sudden my anxiety would disappear and I could just enjoy some time alone with my husband without feeling guilty, anxious, worried, none of that. And if that day also had perfect weather, so at some point I could take my kids to the park, play with them until we got tired, with no phones, completely unplugged, and none of us sweating. So, yeah, I think if those three things could all happen in one day, that would be the ultimate day. That would be the highlight of my life. Oh, here's another one. A dream date night. Easy. Literally going anywhere, doing anything, eating anything, like literally doing anything with Derek alone without having anxiety. Because that just does not happen for me. Specifically without having anxiety about our children, leaving our children, them not being there, something happening. For sure. Doesn't matter what I'm doing, as long as that anxiety is gone, it's a dream date night for me. I see another one here. Favorite season to decorate for? I initially wanted to say Christmas, but I also really, really love decorating for Halloween. So I think they're tied. I'm not sure. I honestly cannot pick just one. So I would say it's like the whole last 3 months of the year. October, November, December is my favorite time of year to decorate for, and it encompasses both Halloween and Christmas. You guys will have to let me know about yours though. What's your favorite season, holiday, whatever to decorate for? I really can't just pick one. I love Halloween and Christmas. Oh, this one isn't a question, but it says excited for the master bedroom makeover. I am so excited for that too. I cannot wait for it to be done. And that's actually a great segue. We're almost ready to film it, except I need some nightstands. I've ordered like 3 or 4 sets and none of them have been right. So I actually stopped in front of HomeGoods. That's where I'm sitting answering these questions. But I'm in front of HomeGoods right now to go inside and see if I can find some nightstands for this bedroom makeover. So great segue into the next clip. So I'm clearly not here for a bookshelf, but this one is just too beautiful to not show you. It's this modern design arched bookshelf and it's on clearance down from $250 to $175, and they have 2 of them. There's one right there as well, but wow, how gorgeous is this? These accent chairs are really pretty too. Also on clearance, originally $250 and now $199. If I had space for them, I would get these. Not a single nightstand to be found, but these dining chairs are beautiful. Look at how cute these new Ray Dunn mugs are. This one says sunny days ahead and it has all of these sunglasses on the back. This one says walking on sunshine and it has these flip-flops on the back. Look at these Little Mermaid Ray Dunn mugs, part of your world and Little Mermaid, both with Ariel on the back, and these seashell toppers. What is going on here? A year ago, this would have been impossible to find. Okay, I need to tell you guys this story, but it is hot, so I didn't want to turn off the AC. Hopefully you can hear me over it. But anyway, I was just leaving the girls' school right now, and while I was inside, the lady at the front desk was helping me make copies of some of this stuff that I needed to drop off and was making small talk with me. We started talking about Sawyer being enrolled and then Kinsley returning back to school, and as soon as I said the name Kinsley, she kind of looked at me funny. And she was just like, that's such a unique name. I've actually only ever met one Kinsley before. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, we don't hear it very frequently either, and we love that. We love that both of our girls kind of have unique names. And she started telling me this story about the only Kinsley she's ever met. And was talking about taking her son to a local park years and years ago, and he's also going into 4th grade, by the way, so he might be in Kinsley's class. But anyway, taking him to a local park years and years ago, and they were walking around and spotted this mom and her daughter who were getting books out of the like book bin. And there's like a little book cabinet thing at our local park, and then sitting under the trees and reading books together. And she was like, my son was just so magnetized to this little girl, and walked up to her, asked if she wanted to play. They were reading together, they were playing, they ended up playing for like an hour or 2 until she had to leave. And she was like, that little girl's name was Kinsley. I was like, oh yeah. And she was like, and actually now that I'm looking at you, that might have been you. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, because, you know, I have tons of tattoos, so it's pretty easy to recognize me if you've noticed them before or seeing me in the summertime or whatever. And she was like, yeah, the mom had a ton of tattoos, and she was like, and the little girl Kinsley, she had like this bubbly personality, really beautiful blonde hair, a pretty smile, so sweet, very like social and extroverted, played with him for so long. And I was like, that is me and Kinsley. That is my Kinsley. It was absolutely us. And then of course apologized for not remembering when I saw her, and she was like, oh no, it's no problem, I actually wasn't even involved. I had my other child over at the picnic tables and was just kind of keeping an eye, but you were playing with my son and your daughter, and like they played for so long. And I was like, that is wild. What a small world. One, for us to even like be running into each other and have that shared memory, but also like, how cool is it that she remembered us from like, I mean, this had to be when Kinsley was like 3, maybe 2 or 3, like toddler years. So how wild is that? Anyway, and now she might end up being Sawyer's preschool teacher because she is a full-time preschool teacher here. So I really hope that she is. She's so nice and clearly very attentive. But anyway, I just wanted to share that story with you guys because I thought, that is so cool. We live in such a small world. I stopped and got Derek a salted caramel cold foam cold brew just as a little treat because he so nicely stayed with the girls while I was out running the errands. All right, so I'm back home now. Unfortunately, I found no new nightstands at HomeGoods, but that's okay. I'll keep looking. But anyway, I got here and realized that I haven't packed our clothes yet. So it looks like Derek had the girls getting their clothes ready while I was out running errands. I hope that he got his clothes out too. So all I'll have to do is pick mine and then, yeah, he did. Look at that. All I'll have to do is pick mine and then get everything into the suitcase. I am going to attempt, fingers crossed I can make it happen, to get all of our clothes into one suitcase for this trip since we're only going to be gone for 2 weeks. I think that I can make it happen, but fingers crossed, I'm gonna try hard. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, I got pretty darn close here. I am a little proud of myself. So this whole side is Derek's. I was really hoping that it would take up like 3/4 of it so that I could put Sawyer's clothes over here, but it did take up this whole side, which makes sense because his clothes are the largest out of all of ours, so they take up the most space. But then I have my clothes up here and all of Sawyer's down here. The only one I couldn't fit was Kinsley's, but I was able to fit all of Kinsley's clothes in this little weekend bag that she has, which is super nice because it won't take up too much additional space in the car, and hopefully it'll make her feel just a little extra special. I'm packing up the girls' travel art caddy and thought maybe I should show you for anyone who likes to travel and also has an artist or two in the family. We always bring this. This is probably more important to Kinsley than me packing her actual clothes. So we always travel with this and it works out really well for us. I got this little organizer caddy in the office section at either HomeGoods or HomeSense a couple of years ago, and we love it. In this front smaller compartment, I just have some twistable colored pencils and then also twistable crayons just because that's what's easiest and they travel well. And then also a little pencil sharpener in there for Kinsley. In this other front compartment here, I usually pack 2 of these little notepads. We just get these at the Dollar Tree and they are blank paper, so they both will draw on them, pretend to write on them, pass little notes, things like that, and we bring 2 so that they don't argue. This is Kinsley's watercolor paint set. We cannot leave without that. She paints literally every single day. Clearly, you can see they were painting while I was running errands. This is Sawyer's abstract art, and this is what Kinsley was painting. Some kind of bird here, but anyway, can't leave home without those watercolors. She's also really been into realism and charcoal drawing lately, so this is her charcoal kit, and then some medium weight drawing paper to go with it, and then there are 2 paint trays. I think we got these like 3 or 4 years ago from the Target dollar spot. And then some of the larger items. This is Sawyer's princess coloring book, her tracing book. She loves tracing. That girl will sit down and trace all day long. And then also some watercolor paper for Kinsley. So I just put these ones obviously in this larger compartment here with the bigger notepads back there, and then this will just kind of fit in front and keep everything together. This is what it looks like. It travels really well. We've never had a problem with it like getting knocked over in the car. The girls put it in the seat between them so that they can still color and draw and write while we're driving. And then when we actually get to our Airbnb, it just keeps everything organized and from making a mess. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go put it next to the front door so that we don't forget it. Okay, I'm all done packing. I just need to get it loaded in the car, but I was just looking for our magic bands and came across this package from like Christmas time. It's been so long now. I completely forgot about it. I know it's in here, but I just forgot about it then. I clearly didn't even open it before, but it should be a keychain. Yep. A Cinderella keychain. How freaking cute is this? It's so adorable. I can't wait to put it on my keys. This is perfect timing. But it's just from Once Upon a Braun. I also ordered a couple of stickers for the girls. I completely forgot about these. This one is for Kinsley. I thought it would go well in her room. And then this one is for Sawyer. Will totally go with her vibe in her bedroom. But how cute are these? I'm so excited. This really is just perfect timing. And look at this sweet little note. I hope this brings a little extra pixie dust and magic to your day. It totally does. But anyway, I love Bronwyn's channel. She's got some of my favorite content on YouTube, and I never miss a video. So her channel name is Once Upon a Braun, and then her website is onceuponabraun.com. But I'll leave those linked down in my description box. If you aren't currently subscribed and watching her videos, definitely go check them out. Go subscribe to her. Show her a little love and support, because she has such a magical corner of the internet, and I love it so much. I feel like I have so much left to do and no time to do it in. I still have a ton of laundry, tidying up that needs to be done. I need to pack the car, make dinner for the family, get to bed at a decent time for all of us so that we are well rested for our very long drive tomorrow. It's such a long, grueling travel day, but it's totally worth it. I love Disney, and we all love Disney. We all love going to Florida, so it's gonna be just the best birthday trip. I'm so excited to get started on it, and I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm 30. What? It's so crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you want to hang out with me some more and just vibe along with these more casual style vlog type of videos, check out the link to my Patreon down in the description box. Signing up for a Patreon membership will give you access to all of my previous vlogs that I've shared and everything new that's coming up. So thank you guys so much for choosing to spend your time here with me, and I'll see you all in the next one.